afternoon, everyone. It's Sal, Stretford Post. How you're doing? And welcome to the live watch-along between Leeds United and Arsenal in the Premier League, guys, which is a crucial game at the top of the Premier League, of course, guys, with Man City and Arsenal, the likely two contenders for the Premier League at the moment. It's a big game, of course, even for the likes of Aston Villa. Aston Villa will be keeping an eye on this game as well, of course, guys. It's a very interesting game because the one thing about Leeds United, they've had a good season. I mean, Man United played them a couple of weeks ago, and I felt that they were okay. Man United, I think, played better than them. But at Ellen Road, you never know. At Ellen Road is always a difficult place to go. And I'm very interested to see how Arsenal negotiate this game because it is a typical Premier League game, an old school Premier League game, of course, guys. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Anfield. I didn't know that. He's injured in the warm-up. I better change that. No problem. Thank you so much, Anfield. Those are the lineups. Saka injured in the warm-up, apparently. So, yeah, got to sort that one out and stuff like that. Never mind, guys. What's happened with Saka? Always getting injured. Come on, you Leeds, says Anfield Road. Lots of people, lots of people are cheering on Leeds United, of course, guys. Absolutely. They're cheering on Leeds United. But yeah, look, Saka injured. I think he's injured. Yeah, I think he got injured before the warm-up, guys. I've got to change that. He got injured before. What's wrong with Saka? Always bloody getting injured. I'm telling you, he's always getting injured. I don't know what's going on with Saka, honestly. Every 5 minutes, my goodness me, he's getting injured. And it's typical, isn't it? It's typical Saka, of course, guys. Absolutely. Let me just see if I can change this real quickly. We got literally minutes to the game, guys. Literally minutes to the actual game, of course, guys. At Ellen Road, of course, Leeds United, guys. Ellen Road, as we know, old school ground, of course. Guys. Absolutely. So, yeah. So he's got injured apparently in the warm up. I'm not too sure. Is he there? No. Madueke is starting. Yes. So let's have a look at this. See if we can change that real quickly. Dosa, Saka injured in the warm-up. There goes Mendy, Rice, Timber, Gabriel. Let me just change this. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Anfield, for letting me know. So that will be Saka injured. And that'll be Madueke. There we go. On the right-hand side. So will Madueke be playing? Let me have a look. So Madueke will be playing probably on the right or the left. Let's have a look what Arsenal are going to be doing here. It looked like they've changed. They might have changed their lineup completely because if Saka comes out, that means that Madueke is in. Anyway, let me just deal with this. Big up, everyone. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Absolute legends. Thank you. So it's Gabriel, Saliba, Hincapié, Rice, Zubimendi. Yeah, so the team is Raya, Timber right back, Gabriel, Saliba, Hincapié as a left back, Rice, Zubimendi, and Odegaard in the midfield. We got Madueke, Gyökeres, and Trossard as the front three, I believe, of course, guys. So I think that is what the team is. Let me have a look. Yes, it is. And Havertz, actually. Havertz is playing instead of Odegaard. Yeah, that's it. Havertz instead of Odegaard. So it is Gyökeres at the top, like that, with the two in the middle. And yeah, it'd be like that kind of thing, wouldn't it? Absolutely. Let me just get this up. So it'd be basically Havertz would be playing as like a number 10, and Zubimendi and Rice would be playing in the center of midfield there, of course. So I'm going to get it up now. I'm just going to do all the improvements on my graphic. Thank you so much for being patient, guys. You guys are legends. Letting me know about that, of course. Big up everyone, of course, guys. There we go. Yeah, it's annoying when things like that happen. It's only Saka. It had to be Saka, though, isn't it? It had to be Saka. Hold on a second. Let me just clone that. It had to be Saka. So Arsenal went blue today. Just to confuse me even more. Absolute clowns. All of them. Honest to God. The clowns of us. There we go. Right. There we go. That would do for me. Absolutely. And the goalkeeper is wearing, what color is goalkeeper wearing? He must be wearing yellow. I think he's got to be wearing yellow. We'll see what color the goalkeeper is wearing. Yeah. So thank you, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome, guys. Hope everyone is blessed today. Thank you, guys, for joining me for this watch along. I'm just fixing up the teams for you, so I've got an accurate. Kickoff is underway, guys. Kickoff is underway. Here we go. Big game today, of course, at the top of the Premier League. Of course, guys, at the top of the Premier League. Massive game, of course, guys, at the top of the Premier League. Here come Leeds United early on the attack. Yeah, Leeds will be starting quickly in this game, definitely. Arsenal will be looking to basically have an easy ride today, of course. Here come Leeds, though. Here we go. On the attack already, and it's taken up by the goalkeeper, Raya. Yeah. This is one thing that Leeds are going to start very quickly. Let me just fix this. I'm almost there, guys. Bloody Saka always injured. Right, here we go. So we got this. And it's a corner. Is it a corner already for Arsenal? It is a corner already for Arsenal. Yeah, Leeds need to defend this well, of course. If Leeds can defend this well, that'd be great. That would be great, of course. Good evening, mate. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Big up yourself. Hope you're good. Good to see everyone. I'm just putting on the actual thing for my graphic. Let me just change that one. Let me have a look. Here come Arsenal on the left-hand side. Let's see this. Excellent. There we go. Right, here we go, guys. We're ready to go. Thank you, everyone, for being so patient. Big up, Kenny. Hope you're well. Big up, Alex. Hope you're well. Good to see you, mate. It's in the goalkeeper's hands. And let me just go scroll back. Thank you, Anfield the Red. Big up yourself. Big up, Marky Mark. How's it going, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Really good to see you. Hope everything is blessed you. After you say how you do, my friend. Very well. Only time I'll be at Leeds fan. Pick up Sour Glazers in here. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think I'll be supporting anyone, to be honest. I feel it just sounds so wrong, doesn't it? Havertz's first start in 1876. What's that? Havertz's first start in 1876 years. Oh, I get you being sarcastic. Big up, Roy. I got confused there. The only time I'm supporting these, big up, Kenny. I think a lot of people. Oh, you see what Arsenal fans have done. You see what Arsenal fans have done. Nobody likes Leeds, right? Nobody likes Leeds, but Arsenal fans are that unbearable, guys, that, you know what, they've actually made people turn and support Leeds. That shows you how bad it is. It's ridiculous, isn't it, at the end of the day? Really is. Mark him up. But I think, yeah, you're completely right, Sal. That Hall would be a great left back for United. I would even take Tivo Livramento on the right, both you and English. And absolutely, mate. Lewis Hall's a fantastic player. I've been talking about him for a while. Man United are interested in him, of course. Man United need a left back. Obviously, we've got Mazraoui, so we can cope with the right back position, kind of. I still think we need a right back as well, to be honest. Here come Arsenal on the attack. A little bit of a bright start for Arsenal. guys. A little bit of a bright start for Arsenal. The Arsenal team, the Leeds team is Darlow. They've got Darlow in goal. They're playing a 3-4-2-1. Calvert-Lewin is up front. Strujic in the centre of the back alongside Goodmonson and Roden. Bogu, Pardew, Gruev and Justin are the wing backs in the midfield. Stack, Ryerson and Calvert-Lewin, of course, guys. Jokeris starts up front for Arsenal today. No Jesus today, guys. No Jesus, but Jokeris, he starts up front for Arsenal today. Let's see if he can score a goal. Let's see. Big up, Jamie. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I hope everything is blessed. Good evening, Sal. Good evening, Ephraim, of course. And come on, Arsenal, you can capitulate. Big up, Alex. Who knows? Big up, Sal. Big up, Alex. Hope you're doing well. Here comes the rugby tactics. Yeah, look, you know, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Their tactics, to be honest with you. The Arsenal tactics are not anything to be celebrating, to be honest, guys. And that's how steep football has regressed, kind of thing, isn't it? At the end of the day, when you think about Arsenal's tactics, it's crazy, guys. It really is crazy. I honestly, guys, I'll be honest with you, guys. I think that Man United play the most entertaining brand of football at the moment. I don't know what you think about that, but when we analyze the whole season, just forget about our allegiance to Man United for a second. Who has been more exciting than Man United this league? I mean, we've had 4-4s against Bournemouth, 4-1 against Wolves. We had the game against Leeds. We've had some good game against Liverpool, of course, as well. The game against City was very good. I think Man United have been the most exciting team. Corner for Leeds United, guys. Corner for Leeds United. Coming up, guys. Can Leeds United capitalize here? Can they make something happen here? Can Leeds make something happen here? I hope so. Let's wait and see. Let me just put this up. Big everyone. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, on the way in, please, guys. Smash a like. If you guys can do that for me, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Big up everyone in the stream, of course. Corner for Leeds. And it's cleared away. Decent clearance from Arsenal there. Decent clearance from Arsenal. Big up everyone in the stream, of course. Absolute legends in the stream today. Big up yourselves. All right, let me just put this on. So unorganized today. Unbelievable. So let's put that on. There we go. Yeah, it is really a sad state of affairs when Arsenal's fan base is so unbearable. They're still crying about last week. I mean, I'm still seeing tweets about them trying to justify this, justify that. I don't know. Just crazy, isn't it? The way they've been going on. Really embarrassing. What's up? Big up, Kenny. Big up, Alex. What? I want both teams to lose, but for some reason I want Arsenal to lose more. That's what Arsenal fans do to you, Bernard. That's what they do to you. They make you dislike Leeds more and that dislike Arsenal more. That's what the Arsenal fans are. We beat them easily last week. No congratulations. No well done, Man United. Fantastic performance from Man United. None of that. There was just a lot of moaning and excuses and this and that and whatnot. And getting really defensive, really crazy tactic from Arsenal fans. Sometimes you just have to hold your hands up and say you're beaten by the better side. That's all. Sometimes you just have to do that. There's nothing wrong in doing that. There's nothing wrong in saying they were beaten by the better side. There's nothing wrong in doing that. I don't know why they were crying so much. I mean, it's unbelievable. 0-0 between Arsenal and Leeds United. 8 minutes gone. Saka got injured in the warm-up, guys. Madueke is playing in place of Saka, guys. Madueke is playing in place of Saka. Havertz is also in the side in place of Odegaard, guys. So no Odegaard today. Havertz is in the team instead of Odegaard, which is a surprise. Obviously, Odegaard is a captain as well. So that is a little bit of a surprise. Havertz in the team. Well, is Arteta showing a little bit of ruthlessness? Who knows? No, who knows? Is he showing a little bit of ruthlessness? Yeah, it does look like it. The only thing with Leeds is their strike force is dead, isn't it? Calvert-Lewin is absolutely dead. Come on, Leeds, says Stanley. Big up 1964, Stanley. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Sal, for the excitement of the league, we need Arsenal to drop points. I think you're right, Ephraim. I think you're right. I think if Arsenal lose or even draw this game, it makes it, because I want to get to the game against, Arsenal against City at the Etihad, isn't it? Not at the Etihad. I think is it Arsenal playing at the Etihad? Yeah, they're playing at the Etihad. I want to get to the Etihad game where it's all to play for. That would be exciting. We'd love them all to draw. Man United win the remaining games, and Man United end up squeezing the league. That would be incredible, wouldn't it? Cross from Leeds United, cleared away from Arsenal. One back here by Justin. He keeps the ball in play. Good tackle from Leeds United. Good determined tackle that. Shot. Oh, just over the bar. Just over the bar, guys. That was in Padu. Great shot that. I thought it was going in the top corner for a second. Bernard, I just want Arsenal to lose to see AFTT implode. I think one of the best blessings about when watching Arsenal is when Arsenal lose, and when you can watch AFTV and watch Tyre cry and watch Tyre make excuses. And talk about 1926 and things like that. You know what he does, isn't it? That's what he does. Maguire turned into Gabriel into Gabriella. Exactly. He rattled him, didn't he? Etihad stay. Yeah, he rattled them. Yeah, I want it to be at the Etihad stay. I want that game to be something to play for. That's what I want. I want that game to be something to play for. In regards to if City win, City go top, for example. That's all I want. The thing is with City, right? I don't like City. I don't like City at all. I despise City. But one thing about City is that when they win the league, you don't really hear them. You don't really hear them. They're not very noisy online. There's not many of them, I know, not even on the best day. But there's not many of them, so you don't really hear them. You don't really hear the noises of City fans and stuff like that, do you? So, yeah, look. You've seen this scenario from Arsenal in the past years, and they end up losing. We have. So hopefully it continues. History repeated. Hopefully, of course, history is repeated. I would actually take a draw in this game. And Man City beating Spurs. That'd be 2 points. That'd be down from 7 to 2 points within a week, guys. Within a week, 7 to 2 points. I take that all day long. Man United win. Man United keep winning. Let's say City and Arsenal draw, or City lose and Arsenal lose. Man United keep winning. You never know. Yes, I know it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We got to hope that Aston Villa as well, isn't it? At the end of the day, so it's never going to happen. Left it too little, too late. Of course, if we turn some of those draws and losses into draws and wins, maybe. Here's Timbo on the right hand side for Arsenal. It's a bright start from Leeds, though. Arsenal have given their own, guys. But I would say to Leeds, just copied away. Man United played against Leeds. Big up, Bobby. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're good. Hope everything was good with you. 12 minutes gone, 13 minutes gone, 0-0. And we got the Oracle, which is Bobby in the house, of course. He gets the news quick and early, of course, guys. Absolutely. It's not impossible, but when you have to rely on Villa, City, and Arsenal, if it was like we're just relying on City to drop points, I'd be like, yeah. But when you're relying on City, Arsenal, and Villa to drop points, it's over, man. It's over. We left it too little, too late. The games against Wolves, West Ham, Everton, Burnley, Fulham away, all games that in theory we should have won. So even just that's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 10 points alone. You know what I mean? And missed out a lot of points. Very fine margins of football, and some these draws come back to haunt you. Like especially the games at home. I said we got to negotiate the games at home better. We really do. Rather than drawing or losing these games and things like that. Of course, big at everyone in the stream. But it's true though. Let me just say something. It's true. A lot of London fans prefer City to win the league. A lot of London Man United fans, because if you were raised in London, and you were raised with Arsenal fans, you would know. And KG feels it. They all feel it. They know if you're raised with Arsenal fans, it's a different level of it's not even banter, it's personal. You know what I mean? It's like they make it personal, Arsenal fans. They really do. And the way they are, the way they handle themselves, so obnoxious and arrogant. As we say, they've got the ego of Real Madrid and the trophy cabinet of Blackburn Rovers. Do you know what I mean? That's what they have. It's true. It's not far off. Anyway, here come Arsenal on the attack. And straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. Good, good, good. Straight at the goalkeeper. Zubamendi with a strike. You know what? Even like, what did the City fan say to me the other day? He said, "Listen, Man United need to save football." When we played before we played Arsenal, he said, "Man United need to save football." I get what he means. I get what he means. You know, he says it's not even about Man City winning the league. It's about Man United saving football and beating Arsenal. We did our job. Now, come on, Leeds, do your job. Do your job, Leeds. You see, like Arsenal, they do these irritating things, like even changing their kit to the blue kit. To the blue kit. You know, why do that for? Why cause the confusion? Why? You know, ridiculous. Anyway, throwing to Leeds United. It's going to be a long throw. Arsenal know all about the long throw, of course. The experts at it. Here we go. Throwing comes up. Cleared away by Arsenal. Arsenal got about 11 men in the box at the moment. Goalkeeper clears it upfield. Yeah, Leeds have had a good season this season so far. They've not done too badly. Bobby's up for. I'm up for Leeds. I think a lot of people are. I think everyone undercover, guys, not even undercover, right? I would think that a lot of people want Leeds to win. I do, and that is how bad Arsenal fans are. That we've actually been pushed to support Leeds, or want Leeds to win, not support, but want Leeds to win, rather than Asna, of course. You know. Let me just get this up. Let's remove Madueke from the bench. Can Leeds United keep up this press here at Ellen Road? Leeds are playing. I think they've been the better side so far. I really do. I think they've been the better. I think they've been the better side so far. Leeds United. I really think they've been the better side so far. What's your care is crying about what? Leeds are Arsenal are crying again. Sponsored by Andrix. That's what Arsenal should be sponsored by. Tissues. Always crying. RB. You know what Leeds? They look like RB Leeds with that shirt. Red Bull Leeds. Red Bull Leeds with that shirt. Big up, Snape. What's going on, my friend? How you doing, Snap Mimi? What's going on, my guy? I hope you're well. I hope Leeds win. I think a lot of people want Leeds to win today. Nobody wants Arsenal. I haven't had one person on the stream right now to say I want Arsenal to win. Nobody. They make it hard to like Arsenal, don't they? People, I do believe they do make it hard for anyone to want Arsenal to win. I mean, RB Leedzig, RB Leedzig, yeah. We always come out, Kenny. We come out of it. RB Leedzig, a Timu Leeds United, a Timu Leeds United. That's what it is. A Timu Red Bull Leeds. I won't be surprised if they end up taking over Leeds United, and then it does end up being RB Leeds. That'd be funny. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are. I think. Yeah, I don't know how anyone. You know, you only have to be raised, like, to know about how bad Arsenal fans are. I mean, if Arsenal win this league, I mean, the last time Arsenal won the league, right? There was no internet in regards to social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I think they all came about 2005. So none of us have really and truly witnessed Arsenal winning the league, right? When social media existed. I mean, can you imagine? Just imagine it. Just imagine the amount of noise on that Twitter. I'm gonna have to shut it down. Honest to God, I would have to go deactivate for a little while. I'll be honest, I'll probably have to deactivate my Twitter page for a while, to be honest. Arsenal can't win the league using these haram tactics. I mean, it's beyond haram. It's a stuff to Allah business, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's you know, honest to God, you know, the way they play football, honestly. I actually think that Arsenal played better football a few years ago. I don't know about you. I don't like Leeds personally, but only for this game today. Yeah. I don't like Leeds. I don't think anyone likes it. I don't think any Man United fan likes Leeds. We have a bad history with each other. They hate us. We hate them. But yeah, whatever. You know, today is different. Guys, can I just give you a little story about Leeds, though? Right? And I will always think about this. I will always think about this. I always think about the time when Leeds United defeated Arsenal 1-0, courtesy of Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank in the 98-99 season, a game before the last game of the season, which set Man United up for winning the league. You know? And Leeds didn't have to win that, by the way. Leeds didn't have to win that game, but they beat Arsenal 1-0 and it set us up for the treble. I'll never forget that. They set us up for the treble. You have to give it a credit for that. Snap. Yes, the 2022 Arsenal bottled that time. Arsenal played good football. Yeah, they played better football than now. I even held my hand up and said they play very good football. We have to admit, but you know, this is not good football. This is not good football. But we have to negotiate what's better for our mental health, don't we, guys? We're doing this for our mental health. Leeds to win for our mental health, because at the end of the day, goodness me, can you imagine? Can you imagine what the Arsenal fans are going to say? We won the league. When's the last time you won the league? When's the last time you won the league? Here come Arsenal anyway, cleared away by Leeds. Then we're like, when's the last time you won the league? When was the last time? 22-23 season, Arsenal was good, played their best football in ages. They've regressed, haven't they? They've gone back to Stoke. As a new Gen United fan, I have no hate towards Leeds. I just know that I don't know the history. I don't think many people know much about it, because Leeds United as well, they've been recently in the lower divisions as well. They've been down to Championship and League One. So it hasn't been really a very potent rivalry these days. More of a past thing. But I did bring up, one of the biggest reasons we won the treble, because Leeds beat Arsenal 1-0. You know, and never forget that. You know, I'll never forget. I think a lot of people have forgotten that. They beat Arsenal 1-0, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. We needed them to get a result. They didn't need a result, and they ended up contributing to Man United winning the league, the treble, of course, back then. Cleared away. The corner gets cleared. Is Gabriel, the crybaby, on the right-hand side. Cross comes in. Cleared away by Leeds again. Good defending. Can they get it away properly? It's a bit juggling with the head at the moment. Here come Arsenal getting on the attack. Leeds need to stay firm here. On the right-hand side, cleared again, a throw-in for Arsenal. Sal, my girlfriend is a dirty Arsenal fan and hasn't spoken to me for a week now. That hope they lose, so the banter continues. Yeah, I agree with Marky Mark here. We need them. I mean, Arsenal fans are the worst. They're the worst type, is the Arsenal fans, honestly. You know, it's another corner to Arsenal here. Leeds need to get out of their shell a little bit, but it's another corner to Arsenal. We got Snap Meet. Yeah, when you get time, Snap Meet, just read about the history. Go through the history and learn about it. Why do Man United? You can even get it on ChatGPT and that. Why do Leeds hate Man United and Man United hate Leeds? And it gives you a simplified answer. Liverpool and Man United's basically because of the old times, the docking, the shipping and the cotton industry. So Liverpool and Man United had a rivalry between business in the late, I think it's 100 years ago or something like that. And they're both Lancashire as well, of course, area. So obviously they had a rivalry there. Liverpool had the shipping because they were on the coast, and Man United had the cotton. Cleared away. Can Leeds hold on? Needs to be tight. Leeds need to be strong here. They need to be strong here, guys. Incapable, more like. Incapable with the throw. It's not hincape, it's incapable. I was going to say something else, but that sounds a bit bad, doesn't it? Incape. It sounds like handy and then cape. I don't want to say that. I think the Catholic churches in Manchester are also under the Liverpool architect. I think they shows how Liverpool is like the key city on town near that area. Manchester is in the shadows. That's another thing in regards to the rivalry between two clubs. The reason that there is clubs in certain cities because one is Catholic, one is Protestant, and that as well, of course. There is the Protestant. I think Liverpool are the Catholic. I'm not sure, but there is a Protestant and Catholic situation there as well, where the rivalry between Everton and Liverpool happened as well. You know, that's getting deep into it. Isn't it? But yeah, Handy Cape didn't throw a good throw in there. And it's another corner to Arsenal. Come on, Leeds. You need to get up, man. Come on, Leeds. You need to get this up. 25 minutes gone, guys. 0-0. Need to perform, Leeds. Come on. We can't let Arsenal dominate this game. Come on. I saw this when Man United uploaded a video on Dorgu going to church, and the church Dorgu went to show Liverpool Arch, their Kusa, I don't know pronounce that, Diocese. It's like a headquarters of that area. Yeah. You know what the biggest thing is? You know why there's the most important thing? Why there's so much rivalry between teams? Clear it away. That's it, Leeds. It's basically success. Is it 1-0 already? Oh, fuck's sake, man. That was coming. Bloody hell, man. Leeds are useless, man. Bloody Leeds. So bloody useless. Bloody useless Leeds. Bloody useless Leeds, guys. Let me put my graphic on. Oh, Corner FC. Corner FC, that's what it's all about. Arsenal scored, mate, yeah. 1-0. Poor defending, man. It was coming. They were just corner after corner after corner. It was coming. It was coming. Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo, yeah. I mean, how can you let that midget score? Like, come on, man. How can you let him score? Of course it's a corner. Boring team. What a boring team. Leeds respond, man. Come on. Useless. RB Leeds. Red Bull Leeds Ziggs. His first assist all season. My goodness me. They've had some poor signings this season, Arsenal. Honestly, they have had some poor signings recently. Can't rely on Leeds, though. You know, if Bayern was our goalkeeper last game, we would have lost 10-0. I mean, if Onana was our goalkeeper. Everyone was up from the corner, so I'm calling it a corner goal. It is a corner goal, yeah. My goodness, man. Anyway, can Leeds United respond? Come on, Leeds. Overrated. Overrated, Arsenal. Overrated, Arsenal. I'm not lying. They're overrated. Anyway, throw into Arsenal. Half an hour gone. Come on, Leeds. Make my day. Make my Saturday worth it. Come on. Make my Saturday worth it. No one cares wins the throw. No one cared. No one had the throw in. Yeah, but you know what? Anana makes more mistakes. He made more mistakes than any other goalkeeper last year. Anana was the worst goalkeeper for us. Everybody like a toy. He does, yeah. But Anana gets pushed around as well. Arteta causing problems to get well on the touchline. Now, Man United wouldn't have lost 10-0. Man United were better. Man United would have beaten Arsenal. Let's not forget that Man United beat Arsenal last year. Guess who with? At the Emirates. Guess who with? Guess who with? Guess who Man United beat Arsenal at the Emirates with last season? With 10 men. Buy in there. Who saved the penalties? Buy in there. He's done more for Man United than Onana ever done. All right, here we go. Leeds. Man United still need a better backup goalkeeper, but you know what? Onana's a curse. Onana gave away the game against Grimsby. I know he threw that game. Didn't get his hand to one penalty. They're all trash. They're both traps, Snap. They're both trash. Anyway, here come Leeds. Man United need a better reserve goalkeeper, that's for sure. God forbid Lamens, Savic Abbas to Lamens. We really do need Lamens. Lamens is a godsend. That's why it annoys me when we talk about the transfer window. Why did we sign Lamens so late? We wouldn't have lost to Arsenal that game. I actually think we probably would have won it. Maybe, we wouldn't have lost. We gave away that game. You know that. I'll call it as it. I think he gave away that game, Onana. You know that. I really do. I think that something sinister happened in that game. I really think something sinister happened to that game. Anyway, can Leeds respond? They're playing a little bit better now, but they're not playing amazing. Can they respond in kind? We got to sell him yet, Snap, my man. We got to sell him yet. We haven't sold him yet. I know Bienda's leaving. He's going to Turkey. So he's going anyway. He's going to go to Turkey. Onana, I mean, he's coming back, isn't he? What are Man United going to do? And Rashford and hopefully Rasmus. Onana was match fit. You know what, Kenny? Because I believe that Onana knew he was leaving, so he sabotaged Man United. I think so. I think he did it out of spite. Guys, look at the penalties. I know for a fact, the good thing, one of the best things about Onana, he's actually decent at penalties. You know that. He's actually decent at penalties. And he didn't save one. And I was thinking against Grimsby. So I was thinking, there's got to be something sinister there. There's got to be something there, man. Honestly. Here comes Madueke. And it's a corner to Arsenal again. Corner FC. Corner. Bloody scam of a team. Honest to God. Corner. Corner. Bayern, they're going to Turkey. Yeah. He's leaving, mate. He wants first team football. Yeah. Another penalty for Arsenal. Corner, you mean? Absolutely. It's not really a penalty, but Snap. It's ironic that the Turkish player Banter is Man United and Onana is playing in Turkey. Yeah, they both need to be in Turkey. Cross comes in. Oh. Thank you, Kenny. Bournemouth are 1-0 up at the moment. Leeds, are they going to actually do something? Wolves 0, Bournemouth 1. You see, this is the thing with these teams. Great goal, by the way, by Bournemouth. Great goal. Is that Justin Kluivert? Or is that Evan Nilsson? Evan Nilsson. We got VTech coming back, Snap me. But the problem with VTech is that VTech wants first team football, which he's not going to get. So we got VTech coming back. If not VTech, we're going to have to go out there and find a player. Arsenal crying again. Arsenal crying on the pitch again. And guess who? Gabriel is crying on the pitch again. That guy is a crybaby. Every time, this guy with his fake hair, fake teeth, fake reactions, everything. That could be a red, you know. That could be a red, you know. If that's going to VAR, that could be a red. I think that's going to be a red. If that goes to VAR, he's in problems. Why the hell is this bloody Calvert-Lewin doing some idiotic thing? It's not. It's been cleared. Wow. Why is he doing that stupid thing? Snap. I think opponents of Arsenal should concede a penalty, then are gonna because it's a penalty. Okay, so we'll obviously miss it. Exactly. Better chance. You know. Gabriel from the singer who used to sing in the 90s. Dreams can come true. A bit like Arsenal winning the Champions League. Dreams can come true. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Come on, Leeds. What the not playing well here. It's a yellow card for Leeds. Timber on the floor. Arsenal spending more time on the floor than actually... Arsenal spending more time on the floor than actually bloody playing football. Look at them. Diving all over the place. Diving all over the place. Yeah, lots of noise surrounding Man United at the moment. Obviously, Man United got Fulham tomorrow. We've got the protest before the game. Big protest, guys. I think there's going to be 5,000 to 6,000 people protesting before the Fulham game, which is going to be massive, of course. We need to make a noise. We need to help get Ineos and the Glazers out of this football club. And the more noise we make, the better. It's better than doing something than nothing, isn't it? On the pitch, obviously, Man United need to defeat the low block. Guess what? Arsenal got a corner. Man United need to defeat the low block tomorrow. Hopefully they can. Bloody corner. Corner FC. Because it's not about winning 2 games back to back. That's why your new gen support us, Snap. It's about the future of Man United. It's not about we won 2 games. That's the wrong attitude to have, mate. 2-0 from a corner, guys. 2-0. Corner, corner, corner. Looked like a foul, but it's 2-0. Guys. 2 corners. Useless. Yeah, we have to protest. We have to protest. If we don't protest, the Glazers will never leave. You've got to learn your history, man. If you're going to support Man United, Snap, and let me tell you something, as a guy who supported Man United before you were born, don't do your history and learn about it, because at the end of the day, there's a reason. There's a reason we're doing it. It's not about winning the odd game here and there. We're not kids, you know. Bernard, set piece FC, got another dodgy corner surrounding the keeper. Shocked. This rule needs to change, guys. The way they surround the keeper. Unbelievable. It's the laws of the game, innit? If the laws don't prevent it, they'll keep doing it. There should be a rule about it. There should be a rule. There should be. They need to sort out the corner rule. The corner rule is very dated. That's the thing. The corner rule is very dated. They need to change the rules because Arsenal are going to keep doing this. I mean, but as a goalkeeper, take the bloody guy's head off. Go for the punch and just punch it. Punch it well clear. Use your strength. You're a goalkeeper. You can use your hands. You've got an advantage. Use your strength and punch the ball away. That's what you should do. You know, that's what they got. The goalkeepers have got to do. Not just, you know, wait to get pushed. I mean, I thought the goalkeeper was a little bit weak there. He isn't even their first team goalkeeper. I was shocked he started today. He should have done better there. I was shocked that goalkeeper started today. This isn't the first team goalkeeper for Leeds. You know? 2-0 to Arsenal. Any chance of Leeds getting back into this game? I was surprised he played. So the goalkeeper for Leeds, he's crap. Just proved it. Darlow. So they got Lucas Perry on the bench. I think Lucas Perry is a better goalkeeper than Darlow. Unbelievable. I think it's Perry, mate. It's either Perry or something like that. He's the one who cost the money. He's the one who cost the money. Darlow's, I mean, Perry's wanted by Besiktas, isn't it? Here come Leeds anyway on the attack. Leeds need to respond. They've been a very soft touch today. Arsenal fans are going to get happy. Undercover Arsenal fans. Scary Arsenal. Arsenal are the best. Arsenal are the best in Europe. Oh, scary Arsenal. We're going to hear all that from the fake Man United fans and Arsenal was it? Bootlickers. Arsenal bootlickers will be there in force, of course, if they win this game, which looks like it. Look, another Arsenal player on the floor. We got 3 minutes to half time. We've got 3 minutes to half time, guys. 3 minutes. Not me. We need a boxing goal. That'd be nice. Be able to punch the ball away. Corner goal FC, own goal FC, bottle FC. And gaslight FC. Because everyone wants you to gaslight them thinking that they're the best team in Premier League history. Only Arsenal people say that about Arsenal, the best team in Premier League history. My goodness, so disrespectful to real football teams. This is not even a football team, it's a rugby team. That goalkeeper punched it like a proper Gen Z, man. Look at him. Look at that. What the hell is that? It's an own goal. What the hell are they doing there? Yeah, that's the only one. And even then, Snap, they drew about 15 games that season. 16 games that season they drew. Stupid goalkeeper. Honestly, Leeds United, man. Anyone that let this bloody team win the league are crazy. Honest to God, this game's shit. Man United schooled them last week, man. Schooled them last week. And they're just rolling over. Little bitches. Honestly. This Leeds United. Leeds have to score, Snap me. If they score one, it would be nervous for Arsenal. But Leeds ain't even threatening the goal. They got Calvert-Lewin up front. It was useless. I don't think he's going to do anything. Leeds ain't even getting forward. It could be 3-0. And it is. The original Vitzel was a Preston North End, absolutely. What, from a corner? Is it 3-0? Don't lie. Can you smell match fixing? I smell something sinister whenever Arsenal play, Smudge. Whenever Arsenal play, I smell something sinister. Is it 3-0? Snap, man. Nah. Probably still 2-0. Yeah. Still 2-0. No, it's still 2-0. Clear by Arsenal. Arsenal still got the corner, and then on the right hand side is Madawiki. Still with that passage of play with the corner. Cross comes in. Headed back. And cleared by Leeds. Yeah, still 2-0 to Arsenal. We're coming up to halftime, about a minute to halftime now. What can Leeds do to change this? Leeds have to do something. They have to go a little bit more attacking. It's not 3-0 as Bobby. Bobby's the oracle, of course, so he would know. Big up, Bobby. Leeds have to do something in the second half. They have to show Arsenal something because this is useless from Leeds. I'll be honest, guys. I'm shocked by how bad Leeds are. They need to score one, Ephraim. If they score one, you never know. If they score one, you never know. But at the moment, they don't even look like going near Arsenal's goal. It's a foul for Leeds, isn't it? Thought that was a foul for Leeds, no? Arsenal so boring, Samuel. Yeah. Tony Pulis, Stoke City football team. Actually, Tony Pulis, I think, was more entertaining than Arsenal, I think. He's more entertaining than Arsenal. Half time, guys. Arsenal 2, Leeds United 0. And a very, very poor first half from Leeds, if I'm being honest, guys. A very poor first half from Leeds. Very disappointed with Leeds, guys. Very, very disappointed with Leeds. Absolutely useless. If it's 3-0, the game is done. I think the game is done now. The way Leeds United have been playing, I'm shocked by the way Leeds have played today. I'm really, really shocked. They've been absolutely useless today. Honestly, it's not even about Arsenal being good. It's about how bad Leeds are. They have done nothing in this half, and they deserve to be down 2-0. They've done absolutely nothing. Absolutely useless, in my opinion. Absolutely. What are Leeds going to do? Are Leeds going to make any changes? Are they going to bring on some substitutes? I don't know. But guys, anyway, Arsenal will move 7 points clear. Obviously, Manchester City are playing Tottenham Hotspur this weekend, of course, which is, guys. Sal, do you think Leeds showed respected Arsenal too much? Yes, Ephraim. Way too much. Everyone is respecting. You see what I said yesterday, guys? What I said last week, sorry. What I said last week about Arsenal. I said people are respecting Arsenal too much. Right? And Man United went out there at the Emirates and did not respect Arsenal. And played Arsenal off the park. Right? And won the game fairly. And these teams just roll over. These teams just roll over. Leeds have to do something. They're just going to lose this game? They have to show some fight. The funny thing is, right? The funny thing is that Leeds, right? Leeds give it the big one. They give it the big shot. But when it comes to the actual crunch, they don't perform. Weak touch. Soft touch. Soft touch FC. That's what Leeds are. Leeds are a fake team, man. An absolute fake team. Anyway, halftime, guys. We got one more half to go, and then let's see if Leeds can do something. They need to get a goal, obviously, of course. But where's it coming from? Where's the goal going to come from, guys? Where's the Leeds United goal going to come from? I don't know. I can't see them scoring anything. I didn't see any threat from them. Could see it being 3 or 4-0. to Arsenal with the amount of corners that they've had and stuff like that. I could see it being 3 or 4-0 to Arsenal. Definitely. Yeah, but let's wait and see what happens, of course, guys. You never know what happens in football, of course. I can sense a red card, to be honest. I can sense a red card. Goodness me. We got everyone in the street. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys could do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everyone who continues to support the channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Of course, we're gearing up for the game tomorrow. The big one. Man United against Fulham, of course. We're looking forward to that one, guys. Hopefully, Man United could do the business. Man United could open the low block, of course. Let's hope hope they can do the business. Let's hope so. Big up, everyone. Yeah, too much respect given to Arsenal. Way too much respect given to Arsenal. Way too much respect given to Arsenal. Well, they got to show something in the second half, otherwise they're just going to lose, isn't it? If they don't show anything in the second half, they're just going to lose this game. You know, and it's as simple as that. You know. All right, we're waiting for the second half to start, guys. Can we get a miracle happen? Can we get a miracle happen? Can Leeds United come back into this game, which none of us expect, to be honest with you? So we need to slap Leeds in their ground. We drew 1-1, didn't we? Was it 1-1? We should have won the game. We should have won the game comfortably. We missed a number of chances. Big up, Nicky. Good. I look forward to it, mate. I look forward to it, man. Yeah, massive game for United tomorrow. A different type of game, innit? Because we've had Man City and Arsenal, of course. So it's a different type of game tomorrow. So hopefully, United do the business, of course. Yeah, Arsenal is so predictable, honestly. People suspected Andy Cole as a footballer. Yeah, they did. Did you know Andy Cole never took penalties? That's why he's the greatest ever Premier League striker. Do you know that? I think he's the greatest ever Premier League striker because he never took penalties. And he's still up there as one of the top scorers in Premier League history. I can't, people sleep on Andy Cole, man. Honestly. Andy Cole was such a good player. Such a good player, honestly. Could score all different types of goals, chips, lobs, tap-ins, headers, everything. Obviously, he came at a time when there were lots of great strikers, but Andy Cole should have played more for England. He should have played more than for England, you know, definitely. I think if he played for Brazil, if he was Brazilian, he would have played more for Brazil than he did for England. You know that at that time, even with Ronaldo and Bebeto and Romario and people like that, I think he would have. Andy Cole played for Blackburn Rovers and Fulham. He did in his latter years, though, when he was retiring. He's a Man United legend. Ephraim, if Leeds score in the first 10 minutes, second half, they will have a chance. They're not even getting a chance at the moment, are they? They're not even trying, really. They're not even trying to score. They're trying to defend, which is disappointing, you know, to be honest with you. Brighton and Everton. I think it's still 0-0 at halftime, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 0-0, Brighton and Everton at halftime, guys, just to let you know. 0-0. Good chance for Brighton, but a couple of chances, but they haven't put the ball in the back of the net yet. So it's still 0-0 between Brighton and Everton, guys. Yep. It's 1-0 between Wolves and Bournemouth. I'm just looking at the results, the scores now. It's Portsmouth 2, West Brom 0 in the Championship, by the way, if you guys want to know. Portsmouth, of course, wasn't it? Portsmouth, just like watching Brazil, they said, didn't they? Back then, it was just like watching Brazil. Bristol City 0, Derby County 5. Wow. Leicester City 0, Charlton Athletic 2. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Wrexham 1. Stoke City 0, Southampton 2. Wow. Some crazy scores going on there. Right, can we get a football match out of this game, guys? Because I'm doing a watch along for this game, and I want to see some fight from Leeds. I want to see some fight from Leeds. I don't want to see a rollover job, because they're definitely rolling over. You know, we showed the world how to play against Arsenal last week, and it seems like no one's watching. Seems like no one's watching. We've shown the world how to beat City. We've shown the world how to beat Arsenal. We've shown the world how to beat Chelsea. We've shown the world how to beat Newcastle. All those teams in the Champions League top 8, we've beaten them. You know, they need to start listening and watching and stuff like that. I'm surprised Ryan Vita hasn't started for Bournemouth today. Yeah, he only signed this week, isn't it, Samuel? He's coming from Brazil. I'm surprised. One thing is, I'm surprised Man United didn't sign this guy. This guy's going to be good. Obviously, Man United were linked to him. They were linked to him for a while. Mentioned him on the show a couple of times, Ryan. You know, yeah. Didn't make the move, as we never do. Slow coach FC, sleeping FC. Rest on their laurels FC, incompetent FC. Everything but that the Glazers are, you know. Useless FC. You know, at the end of the day, useless FC. And the Glazers and Ineos are absolutely useless. Big up Dabby's ass. Will Arsenal give own goals their player of the match like a cup with no one holding it? I don't know what's going on, Dabby's ass. I think very disappointed in Leeds, man. Especially that second goal from the corner. Or was it first goal for Ghana? It was an own goal, was it? The first or second goal? But absolutely weak. Very, very weak, of course. Very weak defending that. But come on, Leeds. Up. They need to be up for this game. They need to do it. They need to do something, guys. They really do. It's a second Dabizas, yeah. Poor. No one was even challenging them. They panicked. Kind of National League defending. Even worse. We got clowns in charge of... actually, clowns are actually got occupations, you know. At least they do their job honorably. You know, the Glazers actually act like, and Ineos act like they are something that they're not. You know, and that's the thing. And I hope the protest tomorrow resonates, and I hope it's loud, and I hope it's clear. I really do. Guys, here's a question. Tottenham They have a huge part to play in this league title race. Will Tottenham give up the win against Man City? I know Tottenham are rubbish. They're probably going to lose anyway. But will they give up the win against Man City? Because they can't let their bitter rivals win, can they? I hope that guy finally cuts his hair so he can be jobless, mate. The worst owners in football history. Yep, by far, mate. By far. Absolutely by far. I co-sign that one. Absolutely by far the worst owners in football history. Definitely. I would say that 100%. What they've done to Man United since, it's bad. Big up everyone in the stream. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. If you're in here, please don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today, of course. Really appreciate it. Possessions 45 to 55 in Arsenal's favour. 2 shots on target from Arsenal only, by the way. 1 from Leeds. None from Leeds, but 1 shot for Leeds, But yeah, not very impressive from Arsenal, really, is it? Really, it's just they're just scamming the league. It's ridiculous. Really scamming the league. They are. But it's up to Leeds. Can Leeds make show us that they are ready? They can come back into this game and not just bloody passengers in the game. Because at the moment, they're passengers in the game. Not really done anything in this game, to be honest with you. We need to get on the second half. Let's get on with it. Big up everyone who's joined me today. Really appreciate you. Thank you everyone who's joined me last minute as well. Really appreciate everyone in the stream, guys. Thank you so much. Leeds need to stop getting their players sprayed down on their legs and start bloody putting in some bloody crosses and bloody playing football. They're playing like really weak today. Dabizas. The key to beat Arsenal is intercepting their passes in the middle and before they... Yeah. And then you just break on them. Man United gave a demonstration last week about how to play against Arsenal. I'm surprised these teams are not looking. They're just ignoring Man United, the way we played against them. And we played against Arsenal on more than one occasion like this. And we've won on more than one occasion like this. Arsenal hate it. They're very jammy, yeah. They'd be the worst champions in Premier League history. In my opinion, Arsenal would be the worst champions in Premier League history if they won the league. They can cry. They can say we're hating. No, we're just speaking facts here. They'd be the worst. Definitely be the worst champions in Premier League history. The way they play football and stuff like that. They play worse than Leicester. At least Leicester, they had some exciting players. They had Jamie Vardy and they had, Mahrez on the wing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And things like that. Sal, it is a shame we have fans who glaze Ineos. They are the problem. I know, mate. Tonight, the Royal Rumble is in Riyadh. Didn't know that. It's the biggest Royal Rumble in history, I heard. That's what I heard. But it's a sign of the times when the WWE is in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, the Royal Rumble. Wow. Bobby, the key to beat Arsenal is not to concede a corner. Yeah. Or if you do concede a corner, if it happens, you foul them and pretend it's like you're being fouled. You just punch that ball. As a goalkeeper, you should be domineering. Look at Lamens last week. Lamens was in control last week. He knew it. This is why Lamens was so good. He showed it last week, All right, second half has started, guys. Finally. What can Leeds do? Are Leeds going to roll over three or four, or are they going to get a goal and make this interesting? Anyway, here they are on the attack. Need to keep forward and keep pressing. Not invite pressure on. Oh. And it's a corner to Leeds, guys. Corner to Leeds. Great cross. That's more like it. I don't know why they weren't doing that from the first half. That's more like it. Poor corner anyway. But Leeds are still on the attack. Poor cross. This is what Leeds needed to do. Sal, you saw how Maguire handled that big gobby like a big baby. Yeah, I saw it, mate. Yeah. But Man United, this is why Man United will always be different, because we can beat these teams any day, any week, any time. Champions League, FA Cup, League, whatever you want, we can beat these teams. We've proven it. There is nothing about Arsenal that I look at and think, wow, what a team. Nothing. What Arsenal are robust and effective. If you're going to say a couple of words, effectively robust. That's what I'll call Arsenal. Effectively robust. Get the job done. I know that corners are part of the game, but to not have any open play goals for weeks, it's really, really damning, isn't it, on them, So basically, if they didn't get corners, they wouldn't score goals, basically. Crazy, isn't it? Go on, Leeds. So what Leeds needed? Where's Daniel James? He doesn't play for them anymore, does he? Does Daniel James still play for Leeds? He would have been a good player to play against Arsenal on the counter-attack, to be honest with you. He's playing too slow at the moment. When you're on the break against Arsenal, you've got to burst out of that, go quickly on the wings. They're too slow at the moment from the build-up, Leeds. They're just taking their time, Leeds. It's like they want Arsenal to win. What is going on? Very poor from Leeds, I'm telling you. Here we go, all the way back. Leeds are being pressed from their own press. That's how shit. It's ridiculous. They've got some fast players. They're not using them. They're too slow in the build-up. Not getting the ball forward. Here we go. Here's one. Here we go. Corner. Is it? No. It's goal kick, I think. So Wolves will be a better game than Leeds. Yeah, they will. We're running out of games now, though, isn't it? We're running out of games. The games are running out thick and fast. Anyway, it's a corner to Leeds. Can they give Arsenal a taste of their own medicine here? Cross comes in. It's a weak header. He's a free header. He should have done better there. Unlucky. A little bit more stronger in the head. If he got power on that, that's in. Yeah, it's too weak. You need a Harry Maguire head there. You need a Harry Maguire head there. 100% need a Harry Maguire head there. I don't know. I don't think so. It's about 3 or 4 hours, Samuel. I'm 4 hours ahead of England at the moment. I'm in Abu Dhabi. He didn't jump. He didn't try, Dabby. You got to want it. You know what I mean? You got to want it. Mush. You got to want to attack the ball. He done it like a friendly. You've got to put your head on it. Stephen, God, Leeds are bad. They only show up against versus Man United. And even Man United dominated that game. Should have won that game, to be honest with you, Stephen. Leeds have been absolute poor. They've been an absolute embarrassment, Leeds, today, so far. Honestly, shocked with Leeds. I thought they would turn up today. I honestly thought they would turn up today. Cameras on them and everything like that. You know what they're like. But they haven't done anything on Arsenal. Is a chance for Arsenal. It's going to be 3-0. And well tackled. Well tackled. Gyökeres rode on with the tackle. That was a good tackle. That should have been 3-0. Gyökeres, again, slow. Poor from Gyökeres, to be honest with you. He took his time too much. Took his time, yeah. That was poor from Gyökeres. Yeah, poor. Corner, anyway. Enjoy the Royal Rumble, Samuel. Who's going to win the Royal Rumble for you, mate? Who do you think is going to win it? Dom Mysterio. Is Dom Mysterio in it? I think Dom Mysterio is the future of WWE. I think he's got a good attitude in regards to, he's got what it takes. I think that guy he's got personality. You know. Oh, almost 3 from the corner. What else? You know, what else they're going to try to create chances from? "51 minutes gone, guys. Still 2-0. Leeds not doing anything better by the looks of it. Still huffing and puffing. Nothing serious. Hopefully, AJ Styles beats Gunther. Gunther's a unit, though, isn't he? He's a beast, Gunther, though, isn't he? AJ Styles is the more talented guy, though. AJ Styles very talented, underrated, you know. But I hope that Dom wins the Royal Rumble. I know he's a villain, but Dabby's asked, your carers will get a free pass on that. Had it been Sesko, the media would have been after him. Exactly that, Dabby's asked. Something similar happened to the Sesko against Tottenham. Was it against Tottenham? And the media went mad. Even our own fans are embarrassing sometimes. The way they went in, they go in on our own players, man. It's mad. You know, anyway, guys, we've got like 68 minutes to go. Not 68, sorry. Excuse me. We got 38 minutes to go, guys. And it's still 2-0. No sign of Arsenal getting Leeds getting back into this game. Yeah, Leeds are very poor. Tristat is just 50 years old, but still, yeah. 50 is not old, though, is it? 50 is young these days. Back in the day, 50 was old, not now. I mean, if you're like, I think 50 is like the new 30 now, I think. Z, a Spurs fan on Twitter said their squad is equal to United. Or do you believe that? I think Man United, in key areas, have better players than Tottenham. Tottenham, I can only say, I'll be honest, the only players that I think are relatively good can get in the Man United team. Van der Ven, Spence. I think they're all defensive. Romero, maybe. I can't really see anyone else in that Spurs team that I would say that is better than Man United. Only defensively. You can only say Romero and Van der Ven, but then again, I prefer De Ligt and I prefer Licha. So really none. Maybe Spence. I'll say Spence. I'll say him. Yeah. I think he will, because obviously we're not very good at the back in regards to fullbacks. So who do you like in WWE sport? I mean, it depends what era you like, you know, what era. Of course, I've done some work with the WWE in the past, of course. I was responsible for almost shutting the WWE down in the UK at the O2 Arena. Me and my brother. Anyway, cross comes from Leeds. And he got it on the right. Can Leeds make something happen? Cross comes in. And it's... no. United are the better team, hands down. Big up, Z. What's going on? Hope you're doing. Yeah, United are a better team. You know what? I think Man United are so underrated. Like some of our players, like Mbeumo and Cunha, Sesko, I think they're very underrated. I think Man United, individual. The thing is, Man United have game changers. You know, like that goal against Arsenal, the Cunha goal, the Dorgu goal. And then Bremo, the finish was brilliant, to be honest. Man United have game changers in their team. I don't think Spurs have any game changers. They have, Solanke, people like that. Madison, overrated. You know, they don't really have anyone I'll look at and think, they can change a game. You know, we got players who can score goals like Cunha did the other day. we got quality, and I think Man United, biggest problem Man United's been the confidence of the team and stuff. And once we get that going, we're going to be fine. Most important thing is for Man United to qualify. Whoever wins the league wins the league, but obviously it's not going to be the best scenario for us anyway, regardless. But the most important thing is for us to concentrate on ourselves and for us to win the league, or for us to get in the Champions League. Soon we'll win the league, don't worry. Not with this ownership, though. This ownership needs to put their hands in their pockets a little bit. I think teams are based around who's better than who. It's based around results, isn't it? Narratives change, doesn't it? Narratives change based on results. That's what happens. I remember a year ago, people saying Spurs had a better team than us. I remember, but narratives change. If you don't get your results and stuff, like we got to go out and beat Spurs. We owe Spurs one, guys. Like, was it 4 or 5 games we haven't beaten Spurs? He's bought on one good season under Bournemouth, yeah. Played for Liverpool as well. He was actually part of the England team that won the Youth World Cup, wasn't it? Or Youth Euros. It's 57 minutes gone, guys. Still 2-0 to Leeds, to Arsenal. I wish Leeds, to Arsenal. Leeds are not really doing anything that I feel like they're going to make it. I mean, if they get a goal, you never know, but it just doesn't look like they're going to get a goal. You just don't get that feeling. It's good Munson on the left. And it's a free kick to Leeds in a dangerous area. Timber with a free kick. Can Leeds make something happen in this position? Good Munson did well there. Good nutmeg. Yeah, that's a foul all day long. Yeah, it's an all day long foul. Good play. So, which team do you think the champions compete with us in the which team you think will compete with us for the Champions League? Liverpool and Chelsea. Liverpool and Chelsea. So we have to hope that really Newcastle do us a favour tonight. Problem is, guys, like, you know what? Eventually, I'm going to be doing more watch-alongs and stuff like that. But the UAE is 4 hours ahead of the UK. 4 hours, And when the games kick off at midnight, when the games kick off at 8, it's midnight for me, and it's difficult. I would love to do all the watch-alongs for the games, but it's very difficult, especially because I wake up early and stuff like that. But when I can, I will do more watch-alongs and stuff like that, definitely. But when I'm back in the UK, it's different. Anyway, Leeds, half an hour to go. Still 2-0 to Arsenal. Can Leeds make it an exciting finale in this game, guys? Can they do something? Nope, is the answer. Cleared away by Arsenal. Scuffed it away. R-Truth, the W is known as K-Quick, and he worked with Road Dogg. Yeah, I worked with R-Truth in WWE. Those who know, it's online, by the way. These fans making some noise. Martinelli is coming on, and so is Odegaard is coming on for Arsenal. So it's substitute time. Half an hour to go. Substitute time. Arsenal waste time. Madueke's coming off. Madueke's been a flop, hasn't he, really, this season? He's been a flop as well, hasn't he? Madueke. Been kind of a flop. Havertz is coming off as well. So Odegaard is coming off. Havertz and Madueke are coming off. Odegaard is coming on alongside Martinelli. That's the substitution. WWE is a good... Triple H is a good person. Met him. Good person. Very good. Nice person. Anyway, clearance from now the current owner of one of the owners, CEOs of WWE, isn't he now? Are Leeds actually going to fight for this? Are they going to Are they going to make a game of this, guys? Can Leeds make a game of this? Come on, can they make a game of this? Leeds going to make it exciting. Are they going to make it exciting? Are Leeds going to make it exciting? Big up everyone, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be brilliant. Big up everyone in the stream, of course. Big up everyone in the stream. Thank you everyone who's joining me today. Let me just sort this out. Ephraim. So I hope West Ham and Newcastle do us a favour today. Newcastle are playing at Anfield, isn't it? Newcastle are playing at Anfield. I don't know. Do they have a good record there, Newcastle? I don't think so. I think JJ Okocha was playing today. He would destroy most Premier League defensive. I think many of the players, Samuel, who played back then, would destroy defensive these days. Football's regressed. I said it many, many times. Football's not as good as it used to be. It's not as good as it used to be. Football has regressed enormously. You know, it's the way it is, sadly. It's just the way it is, you know. Big up everyone. Anyway, free kick coming in from Leeds United. Throw in, sorry. Chested down. Can Leeds make it an interesting last 25 minutes, guys? What can Leeds do? Can they make it an interesting last 25 minutes? Let's wait and see. Cross comes in. Poor cross. Very poor cross. I'd like to meet AJ Lacey and Punk and The Miz, maybe. Yeah. One day you might, Samuel. You never know. You never know. One day you might. Anyway, another throw in for a corner for Leeds. Can they make it count? No. Straight out. Arsenal playing very dead football at the moment. They're playing a defensive line now, Arsenal. They're playing very defensively. Is Arsenal. Not really. Goodness me. It's hard. You know, it is a hard watch watching Arsenal. I'll tell you. It's a very hard watch watching Arsenal. You know, I'll be honest, guys. It's such a hard watch. I can't say it enough. How hard it is to watch Arsenal. You know, very difficult. Big up everyone on the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. Yeah, I saw it, Samuel. Naked Gun 2.0, wasn't it? I watched it on the plane on the way back from Italy. I watched it. Yeah, he's in it. He plays a bartender, doesn't he? It's a really stupid film. They didn't really nail it in regards to the Liam Neeson, not to the Leslie Nielsen version. No chance. Foul, obviously. Arsenal playing for that. Arsenal playing for those silly little fouls there. Got to stop falling for the trick there. Got to stop falling for the trick. Such an obvious thing there that they were going to do. Such an obvious thing. Goodness me. Crying out loud. Come on. All right, here come. It's going to be a cross coming in from Arsenal here. So 2-0 to Arsenal. We've got about 23 minutes to go, guys. Big up everyone who's joining me today. Don't forget to smash the like. If you guys could do that, that'd be brilliant. Big up everyone. Cross comes in. Will the cross come in? The cross will come in. Poor cross, but yeah. Very poor cross, that one. This is such a... Honestly, guys, literally, thank you everyone who's in the house today. Big up everyone. Thank you for the raid and everything, guys. Thank you. But, guys, big up everyone. Look, you know what I would say is they're very poor. I don't know. I never saw him play. I'm not that old. But I would say that what I've seen and what I would say to you is that George Best, I met him luckily before he passed away, of course. What I would say about George Best is only about 20-30% of his career was recorded. So we've only seen 3-0 game, set, match, guys. Leeds are useless. It's 3-0, guys. Leeds are absolutely useless. They've managed to let your carrier score. You've got to be rubbish if you let your carrier score, guys. You've got to be rubbish if that happens. My goodness me. 3-0, and that is game, set, and match, guys. Nothing is going to happen on this game, guys. Absolutely not. But it's 3-0. There you go, guys. Absolutely useless. Was that offside? Looked a little bit offside to me. That looked a little bit offside. Offside, didn't it? Nah. That's poor defending. Poor defending, poor goalkeeping, poor everything. That was just rubbish. That was just rubbish. That was poor everything, guys. That was useless. Absolutely useless. Anyone who lets your carriers score, you know. Anyone who lets your carriers score, I don't know what to say about you, mate. And let him bully you like that. Let him bully you like that. Unbelievable. They wouldn't, mate. They were actually putting a fight, Coco. Yeah, you're right. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember, but obviously you might not have been around, but when it was Man United and Newcastle fighting for the league back in 1996, and Alex Ferguson criticised Leeds for playing one way against Newcastle and one way against Man United, you know? And Leeds are frauds, man. Honestly, they're the biggest frauds. Useless. Sick of Arsenal and Leeds are crap. Absolutely. I mean, how can you let Arsenal beat you like this? They're not even that good. What are you doing in the Premier League? Sometimes I question these teams, Bobby. I question these teams. What the hell are they doing in the Premier League? They're useless. They're rubbish. You roll over like this. We had one of our easiest games of the season last week, and then they're rolling over like this. It's unreal, man. Honestly, I'll be honest. It's going to be 4. Oof. Leeds ain't done nothing this whole game. It's been a waste of time for Leeds. They should have saved the electricity. That's what they should have done. So poor. Honestly, they play like a championship team. Arsenal finally and they let Arsenal score a goal from open play. They let Arsenal score from open play. I hope Fulham will play like Barcelona, prime Barcelona, Bobby, tomorrow. You watch. There'll be a defensive beast, a defensive animal tomorrow. You watch what's going to happen to them. You know how these teams do, innit? 80 minutes to go, guys. 3-0 to Arsenal. You know how these teams do. They're going to be defensively like, you know it. Big up, everyone. Don't forget to smash a like on the way in, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Really appreciate you. Not the best. Obviously, this game has not been a vintage game, of course. Very easy for Arsenal, to be honest with you. Very easy. Leeds just gave up, in my opinion. It's Brighton 1, Everton 0. Brighton have scored, guys, and a goal scorer. I'm just having a look here. Good finish from there. Is it Veltman? Anyway, it's a good finish. If you was a footballer, well, you would rather play like Carlo Ancelotti, Jose Mourinho, Zinedine Zidane, Dan Mikel. You would rather play for Ancelotti, Jose Mourinho, Zidane than Mikel Arteta. I'd rather play for bloody Tony Pulis than Arteta. Arteta he's so patronizing as a manager. He's just one of those people who just irritate me. Cauliflower is coming on. Califiori, sorry. Does Calafiori mean cauliflower? I don't know. Is his surname Cauliflower? Anyway, Calafiori is coming on for Arsenal. The Italian right back or left back, whatever he is these days. Anyway, Leeds can't. No, it's a free kick straight away. As soon as they touch the Arsenal player, it's a free kick straight away. Jesus is coming on for. Jesus is coming on. He is a talent killer, Samuel. He's an undercover, a talent killer. He is. I would never like to play under him. You talk about like Ancelotti, Mourinho, Zidane all day long, mate. I'd not even think about it. I won't even. I'm telling you, there's managers. I'd rather play under Ten Hag than play under Arteta. I wouldn't want to play under Arteta. He just comes across as cringe. You know what I mean? He comes across as cringe. And there's people gaslighting him. There's going to be people gaslighting Arsenal tonight, guys. You know who they are. You know who they are, the undercover Arsenal fans. They're going to be gaslighting Arsenal now. Watch. You're going to see it, guys. You know who they are. Who are the undercover Arsenal fans I'm talking about, guys? Come on, tell me who are the undercover Arsenal fans that I'm talking about right now. Who do you think they are? Sal, Ephraim, Sal, if City was the old Arsenal, do not get a sniff. Yeah. The fact that this league is just really poor, man. Honestly, I just think it's really poor. This just goes to show you how poor the league is, to be honest with you. There's so many average teams in the league at the moment, you know. Guys, we've got 14 minutes to go, plus whatever injury time. It's still 3-0. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to smash a like on the video as well if you guys can do that for me. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you. This game has not been as great as I thought it would be. It's been actually very poor. It's been actually a very poor game. Not very good at all. Nearly 4-0 that. Was nearly 4-0. Would the Premier League be more exciting with 24 teams? No, I just think the Premier League is just too... I just don't think they can do anything about it. I think talent has regressed, you know. I mean, undercover Arsenal fans. You're close. They're actually... Troops and Lee, I know it's hard to believe, but they're actually Arsenal fans. Think of Man United fans who gaslight like Arsenal a lot. I can't gaslight, I'm sorry. Fair play to them, but I can't do it. I'm actually a real Man United fan. Anyway, it's going to be a good win for Arsenal. It will be a 3 points. They are 3-0 up. It's been a cruise for them today. Leeds have not offered anything. And it's a great save for the keeper. Jesus should have scored. It should have been 4-0. It's a great save for the keeper there. Yeah, it's been very embarrassing from Arsenal, from a Leeds point of view. Very embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed to be a Leeds fan tonight. I would... You know, I'd be embarrassed. The way they've set themselves up and stuff like that, it's been embarrassing, to be honest, guys. Honestly. They have been actually really bad. Leeds just don't have they don't have the heart, mate. They would have played better against Man United. They played better against Man United. They just don't have the heart. They gave Arsenal too much respect. That's what they did. You know? Way too much respect. Another corner to Arsenal, about a 1,000th corner for Arsenal. Big up Bobby, man. It's been awful, isn't it, Bobby? Bobby, man, tell me about this game, man. I thought this would be a competitive match. This is reminding me of like a League One team trying to face Arsenal. That's what it reminds me of. In fact, the League One team would have given more fight than Leeds today. Red Bull Leeds. And they've actually... useless, honestly. Shot. So I saw something different against Man United, this Leeds team. I saw something completely different. I saw a bit of fight from them. I see nothing. They're just throwing this game away. Gnonto's coming up. Gnonto. It's coming on for Leeds. It's raining. Any chance the game gets postponed? Luka Modric, distant cousin Mark Viduka, used to play for Leeds United. You don't need to tell me that, Samuel. I've been around then. I've actually seen them play, mate. You don't need to tell me who Mark Viduka is. I've been watching football a long time, Samuel. Mark Viduka used to play in Croatia. He also played for Leeds. He also played for Celtic, sorry. Bobby, Can't wait for tomorrow's game. A bit of me wants the protest to call it off, but we got to beat Fulham. Yeah, you're like me, Bobby. You're exactly like me, mate. Part of me does want them to call it off and make it seriously, but at the same time, Man United need to win the game. We could do both. I mean, not call off the game, but we can make an effective protest. Let them know. But one thing I would say, Bobby, is that why do we plan protests? Why do we have to plan it? Why can't this be an every game thing? Why do we have to plan a protest? Is this some corporate event? They should be at every single home game. There should be protests. One protest, all they need to do, just because all the Glazers need to do is say, all right, just let them speak for now. Next game, they'll forget about it. That's what they need to do. They need to do it more. They need to do it more often. That's what we need to do. You know what I mean? Having one planned protest and let everyone prepare for it is the wrong thing to do. They need to do protests when no one is prepared for it. We're going to do a protest now. That's what we're going to do. But they won't do it. They plan it. They let everyone know around the world that we're going to be doing it. And it just becomes a sing-along. You know? A march, a chant. You know? That's what irritates me most about it. Fair play. They're doing something, but I just feel like something more needs to happen. You know what I mean? Something more. 8 minutes to go in the game, guys. 3-0 to Arsenal. Comfortable for Arsenal today. Traore is coming in for Leeds. Bobby, I agree. Every home game should be a protest. Never open the megastore on home games. Yeah, absolutely. Then they'll start thinking, oh, damn, we can't have this every home game. We're going to lose so much money, blah, 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 isn't it? But we like one. They can cope with one in a blue moon. One a year. They can cope with that. I can imagine the Glazers telling Ineos, they're just going to do one protest. It's only going to last a couple of hours, and then they're going to forget about it, go to the game, drink, get drunk, go home, and forget about the next protest until next year. That's what they're going to do. We missed a lot of chances, Ryan. That's what happened, and we're not as good as corners as Arsenal. And Leeds showed Arsenal too much respect, in my opinion. I think Leeds showed Arsenal too much respect. Leeds ain't even tried to beat Arsenal. Look, we beat Arsenal. Leeds didn't. You know? We beat Arsenal last year as well. Leeds' biggest game of the season is Man United. Corner FC. It's embarrassing, man. You know what I don't like? I don't like the gaslighting of Arsenal. I think they're going to gaslight this game. Arsenal are back. That's what we're going to say. Arsenal smash Leeds. Arsenal the best team in Europe. All that rubbish. You know what they're doing. The clickbait merchants. We might beat Leeds the big this round. Well, we're not going to Ellen Road until next season now. We played at Ellen Road already. Not sure we got Leeds again. But this, honestly, it's been an embarrassing performance, in my opinion, from Leeds. Oh, we honestly had hope. We had hope that they might do something today. We actually had hope, but no. Samuel, Avram Glazer, Joe Glazer, David Sullivan, Karen Brady are outdated football owners who are out of touch with fans. Yes. The problem is, can I tell you what the problem is? They don't care. They don't care about the fans. It's as simple as that. Not even being out of touch. They just don't care. You know, they're like, fans are too nice these days. Let me tell you, fans are too nice. I think fans are too nice these days. I think fans are way too nice these days. I think that protests are becoming a thing of the past. Aggression, intimidation, and presence in regards to protests have not been potent enough. It's been, very, very soft. And that's why owners like Karen Brady, owners like Joel Glazer, David Sullivan, all these guys there, they do these things because they can get away with it. You think that, David Sullivan would get away what they're doing at West Ham? For 4-0, guys. 4-0. Leeds have been absolutely atrocious. It's 4-0, guys. Arsenal are winning 4-0. We have Leeds April at home in April, Sal. Hopefully we'll be solidified our top 4 position by then, Dabizas. Jesus with the goal. It's a good turn and it's a good finish by Jesus. Sal, I want to slap Liverpool in our ground 3-0. Yeah. We've got Liverpool soon, guys, at Old Trafford. That will give us a good chance of qualifying for the Champions League. Beat Liverpool at Old Trafford. I would love that. Would really love that. Great turn from Jesus. Great finish from Jesus. Very good. Manchester United need ultras. Yep. Old Trafford like AC Milan, Inter Milan, Real Madrid. Yes. Spoken about it loads of times. We're not aggressive. This is exactly what I mean. Not aggressive enough. Not intimidating enough. Guys, absolutely not. We got 3 minutes to go of normal time, guys. It's 4-0 to Arsenal against Leeds. Marcus, hey Sal, my guy, the Webby O'Neill guy was asked about tomorrow's protest, and all of a sudden the English language escaped him, talking nonsense, saying he's not sure, he doesn't know what's going on, blah blah. He's an idiot, mate. They're idiots, mate. Webby O'Neill, they're a smokescreen for the Glazers and Ineos, mate. That's what they are. Don't be deceived by this Red Army elitist crap that they come out with. They're the worst, mate. Them type of people are the worst. They're the pretends, you know, because they get their VIP passes, they get their access to the ground, their tickets and this stuff like that. So they don't really care, really. It's people like me and that who actually care. Dabizas, I can't enjoy this match with the Leeds. I remember what they used to do to us with Arsenal, the fan base. I just think Leeds have been awful. Leeds have been absolutely awful. Absolutely useless. We got 2 minutes of normal time, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joining me today. Absolute legends. Really appreciate you all. Let me know if Bobby, if you're still here, if the game is over. You're a little bit ahead of me, Bobby. Bobby's usually a little bit ahead of me. Bournemouth are 2-0 up at Wolves, guys. Just to let you know, Bournemouth are 2-0 up at Wolves. Cross comes in and it's a tap-in. Ryan, Arsenal fans are going to be chatting shit on Terry's channel. Well, Terry's an Arsenal fan, so he'll like that. Can't gaslight me. Can't put wool over my eyes. I've been a Man United fan 40 years since the late 80s. I know a Man United fan when I see one. Wolves have been poor. Wolves are another one who play when against certain teams. They pick their teams to play against. You know. I agree with you, brother. A lot of stuttering when it comes to the protest. Yeah, half-hearted stuff, semi-hearted stuff. Even they don't want it. It's embarrassing for them. You know when they have to call out not only them. You know when some of those content creators have to call out the owners, that they do it very, very like reluctantly. You see it because it's trending or something and it's popular, so they'll do it because it's popular. And then, you know, after it's done, after it stops trending, they take it down straight away. They don't talk about it anymore. They only talk about it when they're forced into a corner to talk about it. Do you know what I mean? They're all Samuel. They're all Liverpool fans, mate. That's what they are. They're all Liverpool fans. They're all like, they want their VIP passes. They want their access to the press conferences. They want their tickets. That's what they want. They're embarrassing. And anyone who listens to them, anyone who gives them a platform is embarrassing too. No one should ever listen to them. Trust me. They shouldn't even listen to them because they have no interest in the success of Manchester United. Absolutely zero. They have none of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's fair enough. You can be whatever you want to be. Just don't pretend to be a Man United fan when you're not. And that's all I say about it. Do you know what I mean? I'm a clever dude. I've been around, I've been on YouTube before these guys, 2005, 6, a long, long, long time. I've been doing YouTube content, whether it's my music or whether it is football. I've been there, and I know patterns and stuff like that. Sal, if the protest led by Cantona, David Beckham, do you feel? Yes, it would be, Ephraim. Yes, because it'd be co-signed by a legend. And for example, if Cantona led the protest at Old Trafford or on the way to Old Trafford, it would be an absolute game changer, definitely. And Beckham, yeah. But will they do it? Someone needs to reach out to Cantona rather than giving him interviews. And someone needs to ask Cantona, and some of those top Reds need to ask Cantona. Some of them have got a contact to Cantona to lead the protest, but they won't do that, will they? They just want to give him interviews and put it on their channels and at the big one. That's what they want to do, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the problem. Man United fans are too gassed sometimes. Guys, we've got 2 minutes left of injury time. Bobby's gone, so the Oracle is gone. He isn't going to give me the full-time score, but it's definitely going to be 4-0. It's probably 4-5. I only see Arsenal attacking. I haven't seen nothing from Arsenal. Top Gooner is going to work to say the quadruple this season. There's lots of them undercover. I usually listen to Judge Mo. Judge Mo's good, mate. Judge Mo's good. Judge Mo's all right, mate. I'm always on his channel, Samuel. You see me on his channel. Representing Manchester United like I always do, guys. And I'll represent it to the core. Even when I'm on my own, I'm representing the channel. You know what I mean? Every time. Kenny, hate watch, fouled impeccably. Cauliflower is getting involved in the nonsense on the corner. Cauliflower's getting, he's nonsense on the corner. Anyway, we got a few minutes to go. We got a minute to go, sorry. Literally 50 seconds of this game. I want to thank everyone, though, for joining me today. I really appreciate you. You are the dedicated few. Thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate it for this watch along, which is fouled miserably for us, of course. We wanted Leeds to get something out of this game, but on to the next one. That's exactly what Kenny said. On to the next. We wait until next week. Can we play Arsenal every week? We'll stop them winning the league. If Man United played Arsenal every week, we'll stop them winning the league, 100%. We'll stop them. We'll know how to do it. Absolutely. This game is well and truly over anyway. So, just have to wait until the next game. Newcastle against Liverpool. Sadly, it's on too late for me. It's on at midnight. I won't be able to do the watch along, but thank you, guys. Kickoffs are ridiculous times. It's a big game, though. Very big game. Guys, game over. It has finished. Arsenal 4, Leeds 0. Leeds 0, Arsenal 4, shall I say. Convincing win for Arsenal. Arsenal go back to the, how do I say it? Back to the 7 points in front of the league, guys. It is over. The game is over, guys. And Arsenal win easily by 4-0. Very, very disappointed from Leeds United. Pathetic from Leeds, to be honest with you. One of the worst performances I've seen of the season from any team. It was awful. That was awful. That was an awful performance from Leeds United, guys. That was an embarrassment to the Premier League. That was an embarrassment to the Premier League. No one is losing 4-0 to Arsenal. Nobody, apart from Leeds. You should be embarrassed. I want to play Arsenal every week, Ephraim, as well. I would love to play Arsenal every week. Probably win the league, Man United. That was an embarrassing performance from Leeds. Very embarrassing. Guys, I want to say thank you, everyone who continues to support the channel. Please don't forget to smash the like on the way out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Put your notifications on, all that jazz. Thank you so much, everyone. I will be back tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn, of course, guys. Thank you, everyone, for your great support. You're absolute legends. I'm Sal, and this is the watch along between Leeds United and Arsenal. Leeds United 0, Arsenal 4. Arsenal back in the driving seat. Down over to Manchester City, of course, against Tottenham, guys. Take it easy, guys, and I see you tomorrow, of course. Have a good night. Peace.
it.